Relationships. Almost everything we do creates a relationship. Now, you're going to be asking me, how is this possible? Well, basically, any interaction creates a relationship between two people. In fact, me just talking to you and then you telling your friend is a relationship in itself. Relationships can create good or somewhat bad situations. So I was walking down the streets of Philadelphia. Philly, that's my hometown, yo. And so, naturally, in cities like that, you would see homeless people. These homeless people are asking for change, and you walk by them and you kind of feel like crap. Because most of the time, you will not give money to them. And to say the least, you should. You should be a caring person. But there is a reason why giving money to a homeless person is so much harder than giving money to someone you know. There's a sort of resistance we build up in our hearts, and it's not something that we can really prevent, but it's that when we're establishing a new relationship, we kind of need trust. Trust is when you're willing to give something. So the foundations of a faith is made on trust. What faith with God basically is God saying, here, I want you to do this, and then it's you saying yes. So faith is, so when you say yes, you're building a trusting relationship with God. What's hard is when that homeless man is asking you for money, sometimes you're not willing to build that relationship. I mean, you may get one glance at the guy, but, you know, how do you know that this is the right decision? There's something that we're taught in culture that, yes, it is the right decision. You should give money to homeless people. But it still has that awkwardness, you know? It's not like you don't want to do the right thing, but it's that, why should I build this relationship? Everyone experiences. It's nothing new. It doesn't make you a bad person, but it's something that you kind of need to get over. And this doesn't just apply to homeless people. This is building not only strong relationships, but knowing where your relationships should be and how they should be used. Relationships that are built on the sandy dune usually fall off. You just need to build it somewhere else. So know where your bad relationships are and separate them from the good ones. And put them to work in different ways. And then your life will be awesome. I'm just kidding. That being said, when you approach a relationship, you kind of need to know, you need to trust. Every relationship needs to be built on trust. Every kind of further relationship. Just giving money to someone, that requires trust. Just giving a handshake, heck, that requires trust. And you may not be so sure that the trust is valid or it's really there, but of course you need to trust in order to form that relationship. So when you guys go out, make sure you know where your relationships are going and kind of send them in the right direction. You don't really want to do something, you don't want to mess up your relationship. And you want to pick and choose your relationships carefully. Don't get one that's going to hurt you in the end, and make sure you know where it is. Identification of relationships is extremely important. So the next time you go to any city you're near and you see a homeless man on the street, establish that relationship. Heck, don't just give him money. Say, look, man, I'm going to buy you a burger, have some talking with him, because that will be truly amazing. That is really trust at work, and you need to get rid of your cowardness and put forth your trust. That's what makes a relationship.